If he pulled out a Groupon, how would you feel?
And that's why we got 2 separate mics, just in case something go down.
I wouldn't feel any type of way.
You should be honest.
A Groupon? No. If he wants to save money any way he can, then I'm fine with it.
You feel different about that?
I mean, no, not necessarily. I mean, she a kind of hearted person, so I mean, she probably accept anything that I put out to her. And in some sense, she probably go home and be like, nigga, what? Like, no,
you just earned hella cool points.
Yeah, you did. Right. If he paid with a Groupon, how would you feel?
I feel like he's good at managing his money.
You been alright with it? You still
management.
married him? You'd have been like, he's marriage material?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have took him home and be like, so the Groupon thing, is that going to be a regular
No,
occurrence?
because there's some guys that won't take you out with or without a Groupon.
This is true. This is
Just
true.
saying.
Or McDonald's.
Very true.
Where they don't accept Groupons.
He could have took me to Crystal.
She put you
so she was us.
I'm like, Groupon, why would?
I'm all about managing
He's
my
like,
money.
what?
Yes, all about saving. I'm just
Right, just a little bit.
First question. You go out on a date, you think it's okay to pay with a Groupon?
Yeah.
First.
Yes.
All right. So, the questions.
First question, if you're on a date and the person who's paying pays for your date with a Groupon, how do you feel about that?
I don't think it's acceptable for the first date.
Okay, why not?
But after the first date, it's okay.
After the first
After the first date, it's okay.
What
I'm
if the
okay
first
with
date
it.
was like really good? Oh wait, hold on.
He's financially responsible. He's saving that money. He's good. You save that money for the future to pay for a wedding, to
Save
pay
it
for
for
a house, to
the
pay
ring.
for a
And the ring.
down payment,
Right.
payment on a.
Take some of that out in
That's
6
the
months.
first date. You can't go that far.
But it's
No.
What are you
not like
thinking on
he's
the
saying
first
go
No, I'm
Dutch.
thinking on the first date, I think that he should pay for it. I want to see where his finances are the first date.
Okay.
See where his head
See
is.
where, yep.
I do. I definitely do. I don't mind Groupons at all, but not on the first date. You should be trying to impress your date
So
on
listen,
the first date.
if y'all end up at movie tavern on the second date, don't be mad. Don't be mad. When you hey, look, we're gonna have dinner and a movie on the next day. Don't can't be mad.
No, I was just gonna say, when they're 20, maybe the Groupon.
Right.
But when they're 30 or 40
35 and
or
up.
50, it's actually,
and
I
up.
think it's a little more,
Okay.
no, it's a little more acceptable because, you know, they're a little more responsible with their finances.
Gotcha,
So,
gotcha.
But I'm just saying, when you're young, you're not thinking that way.
So no kids meal ordering on the first date.
Hey, just to get to know her. Just to get to know her. Right, smash on the second date, dog.
Smash on the second date. Is that by design? Like, is that part of the?
That's part of the plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't happen on the second date, what's happening? What's happening on the third?
Go on there, I'm gonna cut off.
Elimination.
Elimination. You are the. That's all right. Back to the first date.
Right.
What are your expectations on the first date or a date period since you guys are already established?
My expectations is really a woman that carry herself as a woman, and she ain't just throwing her. You know what I mean? She ain't throwing herself on me like that. She ain't just, shit, I want to do it right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta take time, chill for a minute. You know what I mean? That's how she was. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
So when you give me a hard time, I'm like, oh, y'all want that? You feel me?
Right.
But you be like, ooh.
So you
boy.
like to chase.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You be like, ooh, boy.
Ain't
I'm
nothing
like,
wrong with
get
that,
back.
Yeah.
She was
You
the
Speedy
opposite.
Gonzalez that thing. Hey.
What were your expectations, man?
I just like he makes me laugh a lot, so that's like my first expectation. Like you gotta have a sense of humor,
Right.
and then from then on, it's just pretty much where the nights go after that. Like,
You're just easy going, so just as long as you make you laugh, huh?
yeah, make me laugh.
We understand that.
I mean, that's the key to a woman. Well, most of them. If you gotta make them laugh, I don't know what you're doing. You gotta
Dropping jewels on the Gray Matter podcast.
Each one.
You guys got.
I am a person, honestly, that love attention. I
Okay.
need a man to open the door for me, make me feel like a lady. I don't want to touch a door, honestly. I don't.
Got you. You don't like doors.
No, I don't like that.
Last one.
Just conversation, opportunity to get to know each other. Definitely want to get to know each other. Definitely not sex.
Okay.
Definitely just get to know each other, find out what they're about, what their goals are, make sure you're on the same page. If you're not aligned, there's no point to having a second date.
That's smart. That's smart. True. You agree with that?
I do. I wholeheartedly agree.
She
And you
concurs.
want to make sure
She's
there's
agreeing
some,
with everything.
some chemistry there. Because if there's not, then there's no need for a second date.
Doctor, do you concur?
I do. It's medically, it's probably safer to, keep the distance on the first. No, I think
having been through some relationships and marriages, I think it's smart and it's encouraging to hear young people talking about just getting to know each other first. And I think that's very important. You know, you got to remember you're going to live, hopefully, beyond the next day. So take your time.
Right.
There's got to be some anticipation.
Yeah.
Yes.
The people, you know, I think you just want to take your time, make sure it's the right person, and you'll be glad that you did. I think.
Absolutely.
That's smart.
So, on the first date, what did you guys expect out of it?
What do we expect?
Yeah, y'all do the look first. Do the check. Hold on, because are we gonna get an unofficial answer?
Okay, I'll go. I thought it was gonna be nervous and like awkward, but I had a lot of fun.
See, that was so sweet. You see that?
Did you get that on camera?
Did you have that same feeling? I don't know.
I did. I mean, you thought it was gonna be a trick, remember?
He asked me out on April Fool's Day. He kept like
funny.
saying, "Oh wait, I can do it. Yeah, I can do it now. Oh no, I have football practice." And I'm like, "Okay, look, I'm not playing these games with you."
I'm not playing these games.
What are we gonna do?
And then we actually went out.
So it was real.
Yeah, it was real.
Right.
It was real.
There you go. Oh, and it was real.
Right. Bling bling.
Right.
Ocelot.
That's real.
Bam. And he like, well, you know, I don't wanna,
It is.
you know.
Last question.
Last question.
Be honest. How can a guy talk himself out of sex?
What you mean? How can he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like we, as women, we already know if we aren't gonna have sex with a
Exactly.
person. So
Right.
what is it that a guy can do or what they do where you're like, all right,
It's
never
just like
mind.
they keep pressuring it. It's like, oh my God, you so
Pushing the
sexy.
issue.
Yeah, like I want you so bad, or you know, come to my house. You know, let
Right.
me take you home. Type
Right.
stuff. Like, no, let
Just
me
let
want to
it
go to your
happen.
house.
Right.
Exactly. Let
Major
me,
turn off.
you know, open up to you like
So
that.
really be into
She
you.
said major
Don't
turn
focus on anything else but you all and just be chill about it.
No, just be cool, laid back. Don't keep telling me you so sexy. I want to kiss your lips, or I want to take you here and take you there. Like,
We've all done it at some point in time. And when I say all, I mean men being, well, let me just ask the question. How can men talk themselves out of sex?
Out of sex? That's a hard one. I don't know.
I don't got the answer, Sway.
You smoke, but I don't know what. You ain't never done it.
I don't
He
got the
smoke.
answer,
I don't do that.
I mean, unless you say you 6. Back then, that shit like, I got a real bad head. Oh, you got a flu or something? You got a flu, she ain't just gonna hop on, you know what I mean?
Right.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
You're not gonna get me sick.
You gonna get that shit serious.
Right.
Like, oh, okay, babe. It's alright.
You want me to do what?
You like, what? You want me to do that? You got a what? You ain't getting this tonight. You know what I mean?
So, do you agree with that? Is it does someone have to be sick, or is it going to be mannerisms or something they say?
It could be mannerism too, like if you just now starting getting into the groove and you really like taking it seriously and stuff, then you can talk it out. You could like control yourself.
Right. You can kind of talk yourself out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's gonna happen, so.
That's all right. Back to, how do you think men talk themselves out of sex?
Talk themselves out of sex?
Do they? I don't think they do.
I've never met a man to do that.
That's false.
I've never met a man.
Really?
No, I believe they do
When
talk
they talk
themselves out
too
of
much
sex.
Living a
about
fruitful
sex,
life.
they're taking themselves out of sex. You know, it should, lead into it gradually, lead me into it. But when it's too forceful, too aggressive, it's too much.
Yeah, like getting the hotel room on the first and telling her, here's your key, here's my key. We can go back there anytime you want.
Because I forget stuff, I might leave it at the bar. I don't want to.
That's probably a bad idea.
Right.
What do you think we do as men to talk ourselves out of sex?
Talk too much,
about
man.
it?
Talk too much
My
about
man.
it.
Talking about
He
it.
quiet as hell. He like,
Bringing it up, same thing. Bringing it up, same thing. Talk too
Doing
much
too
about
much, you know what I mean? Just let it flow.
okay. Look at
Let
that.
her initiate it.
Sex easy, man. It's all about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to
You
hear
know
it
what I'm
first.
saying?
Dropping
It's
jewels.
easy.
See,
It's
look,
easy,
man, we
man.
teaching
You
people.
know what I mean?
Each one
Right.
teach one, man.
It's easy.
It can go for the fellas as well. The Great Men of
How
Podcast.
does someone talk themselves out of sex on a date?
They say no.
About that.
And the man, right? And the man in the hat.
And the man in the big
Says,
hat.
but please, and you say no.
Again.
Okay, so then when do you give it up? Hell no.
Hell no.
It gets done? Never?
No play.
I paid for the dinner.
Right.
So unless he's paying for the dinner, he's not getting anything.
There's no
So we were friends for a very long time, for like several weeks before we even went out on a date.
Got you.
Right? Right. And so we built a relationship before we turned it into something. So
I got you.
any woman with respect.
I'm
No. No.
Not in your
She
case.
said, wait, I didn't say nothing about no 9 months.
No man would say anything about 9 months.
9 months.
But a woman with respect will respect her body because it's a piece of gold.
Right.